Shadow boxes are typically wooden frames that have various different sized holes in them, and they're filled with various knickknacks. And what I like about them is they're random pieces of art or little figures put collectively in one display to create one piece of art. And that's what I wanted Shadowbox to be, a place where people of unique talents and passions could come together and collectively collaborate to make one piece of art. The way I see Shadowbox operating as not only a student group or a practicum, but a ministry is through the community aspect. I ask myself, where have I experienced the best community? And that always traced back to the theater. And so I wondered, could I use theater as a model for kind of what Christian community should look like on campus? People from all different passions and abilities to come together and just work towards a project. It's a unifying factor that draws people very close, like family. That was another most significant moment from the show, was at the end hearing the cast and the crew talk about how they felt like they were family. And that's how the church should operate. It should be us coming together, pushing towards one common goal. Despite our differences, despite our different areas of expertise, we can all pitch in and we can all work together to create something beautiful. In the life of the church, that one common goal is the gospel and being image bearers of Christ together, regardless of what role we get to play and that God has chosen for us. Having the opportunity to direct my own work and see a story brought to life was really surreal. A lot of characters that had been living in my head for a long time were brought to life, and it was an incredible opportunity to see how people can take something that you've written and interpret it and transform it into something that you never imagined. It was incredible. I think the most significant moments happen when actors click with either their character or what they're trying to convey. A lot of times they come into a scene just saying words, just reading the script, but when personal experience clicks with the character that they're portraying, you see this moment of realism come into play where they get it and it means something personal to them, and then they're in turn able to relate it to the audience in an incredible way. A significant moment after the show was one of my friends coming up to me, and he hugged me and he looked into my face and he said, "I saw you." And to realize that I had written something that could be either perceived as a story or just a fun play, but it had a lot of my story in it as well. And to see that an audience member could grasp onto that story and understand me a little better through my art really encouraged me for the future of students writing their own work, because I want them to have that opportunity to be seen and heard in a way that normal, everyday, one-on-one doesn't always provide. And I think that's what's so powerful about theater, is that it gives people on stage and the playwright and everyone involved a chance to be seen and heard and an opportunity to share parts of their story. My hope for Shadowbox in the future is that it would continue to be a safe space for people to collaborate. I hope that people find a new passion there. I hope that it becomes a place that students find community. I see Shadowbox as a great template of what organizations should look like in order to best display Christ and his people